When a detective walks into an interview room, they're not just listening for a confession, they're listening for one tiny detail the public couldn't possibly know. See, when a case first breaks, the news only gives you the headlines, but if someone mentions a specific detail before it's been publicly released, every investigator in that room leans in. This isn't about proving guilt on the spot, it's about proving access. Here's the psychology behind it. These are called guilty knowledge slips, and they happen when someone speaks from the inside of the story, not as an outsider looking in. They might use unnecessary precision, speak with an odd level of certainty, or volunteer a detail nobody even asked for. Keep an eye out for three classic patterns. First, early specificity. They might name a very precise location, describe an object perfectly, or lay out a sequence of events way too neatly for someone who wasn't there. Second, what we call ownership language. Instead of saying if it happened, they might say when it happened, subconsciously placing themselves in the narrative. And third, timeline certainty. They'll sound absolutely sure about timings and durations that an average person would only be able to guess at. After a slip like that, investigators do a simple check. Was that detail public when the statement was made? If the answer is no, the next question is always the same: how would you know that? And then they just watch. A truthful person might say, "I just assumed," or "I think I heard it somewhere." But someone under pressure, they'll often start backtracking, over-explaining, or completely changing their story. It's a fascinating look into how the mind works under pressure. If you want a part 2 on this, comment the word slip down below, and I'll break down the exact follow-up questions detectives use to expose these inconsistencies. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.